if I was going to launder money or cheat the government out of millions of dollars in taxes, modern art would be the way that I would do it. I don't know anyone in their right mind who would find something like this aesthetically pleasing, but it's a racket. It's a racket that the wealthy can capitalize on. See, they all have problems the same way you and I do. They have to pay a bunch of money in taxes. We have to pay taxes. Everybody hates taxes. See, whenever people like you and me get hit with a tax bill, what do? We typically just roll up our sleeves and pay it. Sucks, but, that's life. It's the law. We got to do it, right? With these ultra-rich, multimillionaire, multi-billionaire type people, they get hit with a very large tax bill, but they have a way to get out of it. We kind of have this way too, but it's a little bit different. So you can donate money to charities and lower how much tax you have to pay, right? If you donate money to the Red Cross, UNICEF, whatever, you're going to get a tax slip in the mail basically saying you donated this amount, the government's going to make you pay less taxes, right? And usually, for however much you owe, if you donate that exact amount in charity, then that tax bill goes away, right? Pretty straightforward. But what if you didn't want to shell out all that money to pay the government in taxes? Here's what you would do. You would have some yahoo, like the guy we saw in the original clip, paint a little swirl in the name of modern art on a piece of paper, have a bunch of art critics and art appraisers stand around watching him do it. You buy that goofy piece of art for maybe $1,000, $2,000, you pay a fair price. Then you get these art appraisers and critics to reevaluate the value of that. Actually, you know what? This artist is very hot right now. You've never heard of him before, but he's very hot. This is a modern mosaic of art. Blah, I don't even know the art lingo, right? But then they all of a sudden come up with a figure like, you know what? This art is actually worth $500,000 right now. 500 grand, right? This is worth $1 million. And then what you would do is you would take that art, you would donate it to some modern art museum, and then the art museum would give you some sort of tax slip basically saying that you gave them a $500,000 million donation. And now you've gotten rid of $100,000, $500,000, $1 million tax bill for a few $1,000s worth of paid appraisal fees. And by